Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is the SU-14-2, but the SU-14-2 you've never seen before. This one is a What Arty Noobs Kit Kat Chunky SU-14-2. It's the Tier 8 Soviet SPG and it's located on the south spawn of Erlenberg. And it's under the command of Running Hawk. And battle has started. Now this special skin was actually designed by Sir Rusty. Fantastic skin, it's got our logo on it and the Kit Kat symbol. Kit Kat Chunky was requested by ZoeBallz and it's quite an amazing work of art. It really is beautiful. I thought, well, we've got to have this one. He's put a lot of time and effort into this, and you can see that Running Hawk has got one mark of excellence on his barrel. And yeah, this is fantastic. What a design. I'm sure many people are going to want this. And I believe that Sir Rusty has this one freely available on his Facebook page. So if you want to turn your SU-14-2 school bus into a Kit Kat, which is of course a chocolate, of course, if you don't have Kit Kats. I think you probably do in your country, but if you don't, it is a chocolate. And yep, you too can enjoy chocolatey goodness whilst you're playing the game. Okay, now we're ready to shoot at the enemy, and we've got a Löwe, a Tier 8 German heavy, a premium heavy. We're firing around at him, and we got a direct hit. Now this is a Tier 10 game, so with the Tier 8 Arty we're going to generate a lot of XP. And from the position that Running Hawk is firing from, he should be able to get good sights on most of the places where the enemy tanks are likely to be seen. Specifically around about grid square E5, where the enemy tanks come into contact with our heavies, and of course the castle. But everyone's gone rather quiet for a second. Now there are shells still flying because you just heard an impact somewhere, and that's probably the enemy Arty. The enemy have got a Batchat 155-55, a GW Tiger and a Lorraine 155-51, and there's that Löwe, but he's been joined by a T-57 Heavy, the Tier 10 American autoloader. Dialing in on the Löwe, round out, direct hit. 412 hit points off that one, and the Löwe's dead. Now it's a KV-4 there as well, and we can just about splash him, but we can't get a direct hit at the moment. Now it's quite a long reload on the SU-14-2. He's using the 203mm B4 howitzer. I believe the reload time is normally about 37 seconds, depending on whether you're using premium consumables, and he's not. And that KV-4 just got wiped out, so we don't have to fire at him. But there is a T-57 Heavy there, and we're trying to get a direct hit on him. So, yeah, unfortunately the position we're in, that tower, is actually in the way. We keep trying to look on either side of it. He's gone to overhead view, or is looking using the battle assistant from above. Okay, we've got a target we can fire at on the other side of the map. That's a Wizzy 111 Model 5A. That's the Tier 10 Chinese Heavy, and we fire around in, but he's unspotted, so we don't know if we do any damage there. Our tanks are moving up through the centre of the map. This is a standard battle, so they've gone quite a long way deep into enemy territory. Now, T-44 is facing off against the T-57. Could be quite dangerous for the T-44, but it's presented us with an opportunity. The T-57 Heavy came out just for a spot, but he's gone back behind his little tower. If he pops out a little bit more, we fire a round in, but we don't know if we hit him. Oh, we did stun him. He is stunned. And the T-57's down with 3 tanks ahead now. But this is very early on in the battle, so it's no guarantee that it's going to stay this way. T-30, a TM9 American tank destroyer with 155 units gun. We're almost loaded. 60 TPs going in to do some damage. There's a charioteer. We can finish his game if we can get a shot onto him. Round out. Looks good. It is 308 from splash. But the 60 TP has to pull back on the T-30. Okay, we've got a T-110 E3 American turreted tank destroyer. Or rather, it's not a turreted one actually. It's a fixed tanks destroyer. It's the E4 which is the turreted one. Well, there's a T-54 ahead of him. Oh, and T-54's dead. He got wiped out by the T-44. Okay, we're going back to the other side of the map, and there's the Whizzing 111. And he's missing a few hit points, but I don't think that was from our shot. He's on that slope, which makes it difficult to us to hit him, but we fired a round in, and we do get a hit. 133 from splash. Now, can we find that charioteer? In amongst those bushes somewhere. And from the Arty rounds that keep hitting the buildings near our heavies, it kind of suggests that their Arty are over on the east side of the map, at the back. Round out on that position. Oh, there's somebody there because I saw a tracer from an enemy Arty. Somebody's in those bushes. If that was on target, that enemy Arty is obviously going to be damaged. And yes, he's moving because the trees went down. He might be spotted. Now we've only got 5 rounds of standard HE left and 4 rounds of premium. We're getting requests from our team to deal with the Whizzing 111 Model 5A. And the rest of the team are moving in on that T-110 E3 on the other side of the map. Okay, the E3 is probably the better target at the moment because he's got more health. He's got very tough armour on that vehicle. And that was, I believe that was a direct hit, but immediately after he was hit, we got some stun assist off the tank. He's been tracked. And because he's non-turreted, he can't move his gun whilst he's tracked. So we need our T-44 to get behind him. The KV-4's now, well, he's been stunned as well. The T-110 E3 is down. The T-44's coming to his rescue, but it's too late. And that's the Mod 1 first prototype. The Tier 8 premium version. We're lining him up for a shot. Round out. It's going to hit the water. Oh, no, just short of it. Now he is stunned at least, and that's going to make it difficult for him to fight whilst he's stunned. He'll lower his reload time. He's been stunned again. He's still sitting in the water. If he backs up, he'll go into deep water. Oh, we just lost our IS-7. Okay, we're almost loaded, going for the T-54 Mod 1. Round out. And it does 177 hit points of stun assist, a splash, and the T-54 is dead. I'm not sure if we stunned those tanks or... No, I don't think we did. It must be the enemy tanks, that the other enemy Arty. But we just lost KV-4 to the GW Tiger. Right, it's now the Model 5A. They're trying to get behind that Whizzing 111 Model 5A. Here he is. And that Object 430 using close encounters with him. So it's going to make it difficult for us to shoot without damaging our teammate. He pulls back. We fire a round in. Oh, just as our guys are going past, Thankfully we don't stun them, and they're now after the enemy Arty, and there I saw a tracer. Now the enemy do have 2 tank destroyers, a Wizzy-1201 FT and an SU-101, but they have 3 Arty, the Lorraine 155-51, a GW Tiger and a Batchat 155-55. Now the KV4 is indicating that he thinks they're somewhere on the A line. He thinks it's around about grid A9, but there is one that's been spotted. It's the Wizzy-1201 FT. Round out. It's going to fall behind him. It does. We thought he was going to turn on the spot and head east. He didn't. Our Batchat's on the move. He's going north. He is the fastest of the Arties on our team. The M53-55 is the next fastest. Of course, the SU-14-2 is incredibly slow, and it would take them. It would take UK Scuff, Running Hawk rather, some time to get north in our Kit Kat Chunky. Okay, we've got 4 rounds of premium HE now to fire. Used up all the standard HE. Object 704's got very low on hit points, so he's probably not going to want to expose himself. Batchat's going to relocate closer to the cap area. Oh, there's the SU-101. Now we're dialing in on his position. Oh, he just killed our SU-152. We fire a round in. And it's good! It hits him square and takes him out of the game. That's an important shot. That means there is now just 2 tank destroyers, the Wizzy-1201 FT, and we know where he is. He's engaging our 704, and the 704 got him for a huge amount of hit points, but we lose the 704 to the Lorraine. The Batchat 155-55 is very close to that Wizzy-120, and if he can get him with a 155mm round, the Wizzy-120 is behind that building. We're almost loaded. We can splash him to death if he comes out from behind the building. And we don't need to worry because the M53-55 does the business and kills off the Wizzy. That means it's now Arty versus Arty, 3 Arty versus 3 Arty. We've got our Batchat near to the enemy cap. The Lorraine's, the M53-55's moving up, so you can see how slow we are. We're carrying all that chocolate, you see. We've got rather a lot of chunky to carry. It really is a fantastic design. It really is lovely. Yeah, that's a fantastic one, Rusty. Thank you so much. Oh, we've spotted one of the enemy. It's the Batchat 155-55, and he just shotgunned our M53, but of course he didn't manage to kill him, so now we're going to kill him instead. And we do. 440 hit points. That's a good shot, and that's our second kill. Oh, we just lost our GW Tiger. Oh, we just lost our M53 rather to the GW Tiger, but we know where he is. And although we're reloading, the Batchat is probably firing at him or getting ready to. Okay, we didn't get him, but we're going to stay where we are for the moment and get ready for first sighting of the GW Tiger. He'll have to move close to the enemy cap because our Batchat can hide in the bushes. So the GW Tiger's going to have to get... Oh, I saw some trees go down to the left of the screen. There he is. He's in sight. Now, dial in and hit him. Okay, he's on fire. Round out. Kill shot. Wins the game for Running Hawk in his chunky Kit Kat. No, his SU-14-2. Well, it's good advertising anyway. All Kit Kats are gratefully received if they're sent to Zoe. I'm sure she'll get rather fat eating all that chocolate over Christmas. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's a second class tanker for Running Hawk in the Kit Kat Chunky. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 14, and he got a Confederate medal for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. At least 6 tanks subsequently taken out by others, and his win rate was 3-5-3-2. So let's have a look at the team score. Well, he didn't get the highest amount of damage. That actually went to the Wizzy1201FT. He managed to get 3,481 hit points in the end. The next highest scorer was, in fact, the M355. He got 2,609 hit points. And then came the Kit Kat, the SU-14-2 of Running Hawk, with 2,494 hit points. When it came to kills, it was the Wizzy120 again who managed to get the highest amount. Then the GW Tiger, both got 4 kills apiece. And then came Running Hawk with 3, and so did the KV4. And when it came to base XP, it was the Batchat 155.55 in the cap. He managed to get 1,108 base experience points, and he did pick up a Confederate as well alongside Running Hawk, who managed to get 981, the M53.55 picking up 1,009 base experience points. So let's have a look at detail. He fired 15 rounds of that 203mm ammunition. He got 3 direct hits, he got 3 penetrations, and 10 splash. Damage of 2,494 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. He hit 10 of the enemy, but only killed 3, but he did do stun assistance of 697 hit points off 10 stuns. On a premium account, he earned 41,295 credits. He got 6,194 credits for completing the mission, and that brought up a total of 47,489. And after ammunition resupply, and the ammo is very expensive at this level. And remember, he did fire a few premium rounds during that game, but they did work. But unfortunately, it meant that the amount he took away was only 569 credits. So very low on credits there, but at least it's positive. He did pick up 1 bond for getting the Confederate, and he also earned 1,471 XP, times 2 for the first victory, 221 for completing the mission, took away 3,164 XP altogether. So a very nice battle there from Running Hawk, and his last shot there saved the Batchat 155.55 in the cap and won the game. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.